Hello traders, this is Aftab and you are watching Aftab Forex YouTube channel. Thank you so much everyone for joining me. This is a weekly Forex forecast for the upcoming week starting from Monday 30th of September 2024 and the week will end on Friday 4th of October 2024. Tell me everyone, how is it going? I hope you guys must have made good profits in the last few weeks as market moved very nicely according to the prediction, though in the previous few weeks dollar performed very badly, and due to that the euro dollar, gold, pound and all of these other instruments against the dollar index, they moved very nicely and fantastic to the top side of the market. So today, first of all, in this analysis I will be discussing dollar CHF, pound US dollar right here, and after the pound US dollar I will be analyzing euro US dollar as well right here. Then I will be looking into the dollar yen as well. I have in the last week, not in the previous but before that, I uploaded on Thursday, previous Thursday, video for the dollar yen. So obviously I will be discussing that as well. Dollar CAD, I will be discussing it as well. I'm adding all of these instruments just because I have received so many comments from all of you, so many WhatsApp messages from all of you that hey Aftab, please add this instrument, this. So at least I want to cover all of these major instruments for all of you right here in the weekly Forex forecast. And let's suppose I ended up an analysis today at some point, so the next week I will be resuming from right here. So fresh plans we are going to enter, and I'm going to find out new and fresh plans as the previous ones hit their TPs. Most of the trades, TPs and the counter trend on the sell, they hit their SLs, right? So usually my analysis is a sort of unbiased, and at the end of the video I give my own thought process and my own what I think about the market. So I usually discuss that by the end of the video about each and every currency pair that I'm going to discuss today right here. Along with this particular video, I will be also trying to teach some new concepts in these videos as well. So this is not just a forecast, because I really had this concept, hey Aftab, can you please give me a signal, can you please do this, can you please do that. I am against it, right? So being my audience, I highly request you, please don't behave like that those who are behaving, because I know my audiences are very nice and they are very helpful as well, right? But when the newcomers, they join my channel, so these are some of the problems here. Like in the middle of the night I receive a message, hey Aftab, shall I sell it from right here? Well, but anyways, I don't mind that. But these analyses are not just the forecast, but I also try to analyze the markets. When I analyze the markets, I want to find out different levels, and you know, this is also a process that I want to share with all of you. No one share their own personal process with anyone, but right here in these weekly Forex forecast videos I am sharing everything with you. So first of all, today, since I'm going to discuss dollar CHF, multiple trading opportunities it gave me in the previous month. Right here you can see this was a if you watch my previous videos, you will understand 242 pips zone, as you can see, as per my previous plan, and we identified this as a buying level. Right here you see this low, and a very fantastic move of around 200, around 300 pips worth of move it was, but originally 242 was guaranteed. So obviously if you pay very close attention to my analysis, you will not only understand the market current algorithm and current direction, but you will also have an edge over those traders who don't know these levels, and also you will learn some new concepts. So without further ado, let's jump into the charts right here. And on the dollar CHF, I am right here on the daily time frame. So obviously for the weekly trading, I assume monthly, weekly and daily, and this is going to be the last, like Monday is going to be a very last day of the month, anything can happen. And this monthly candle is yet open. So if it is open, we cannot say it is going to go further down or go further up. If I say it is completely going down, this will be completely wrong, because no one is 100% sure about the market. But when I will be running the analysis right here, then guaranteedly I can tell you that, hey, this is that guaranteed level and that guaranteed direction of the market. Anyways, on the monthly time frame, if we see, we have got a very nice and major break of structure right here at a price of 0.88018, a very fantastic one it was when I moved to the monthly time frame. Right here I can also highlight this particular area. This is scalping and intraday zone right here, while the all-time support is right here all the way from 1st of September 2011. So very old place right here. And even this one was a retest of this same level right here. So first 2015, right, 1st January 2015. Right here, if we see, this market seems a very on a monthly time frame, a very strongly sell market at the moment. But as you can see, market already has dropped very much right here. So when the market drops from here till here, definitely the resistance zones is right here. Now moving on to the weekly time frame, and right here I want to show you something, and that is very much important. Now here comes in the trend lines. Most of you guys know I have shared a trend line strategy video on my channel. I will like to explain that a little bit. On the weekly time frame, we have a very fantastic selling point all the way from right here. So I want to in this session I want to just show you that how a break of trend can be identified. You know, right here when the market was breaking this particular structure, it was at a very key level of support right here. You see a very fantastic support right here we have. So when this support was broken, it means that it is going to break this support as well, it is going to respect this one as well, it's going to break this one as well. So obviously you may have heard from my videos from me that this is a buying zone. But when such thing occurs right here, when a price is rejected by the trend line or a previous trend, if you see, if I show you right here, the previous trend ended right here, as you can see. So when the previous trend ends, obviously the sell trend will start, and the sell trend almost started all the way from there, but I am assuming it on the weekly time frame all the way from right here. So these are the levels with us, and obviously this comes now in the middle of nowhere, so it can be used on the lower time frame for a retest purposes, right? So this is now the weekly time frame, and from the bottom side of the market we have no trend. So at the moment the trend is clearly down, as you can see. Now right here I want to tell you that most of the traders who have problems identifying the trend lines, let me tell you that in the trend lines this is going to be the initial point, IN, initial, right? And this is going to be the confirmation. So right here when we connect these lines, if we do it correctly, we can get this particular trade opportunity. In the previous videos I have discussed this particular zone with all of you. So this was one trade opportunity, then when it go back up, another trading opportunity this particular trend line gave, and a very fantastic zone it was. But obviously this is weekly time frame, so mostly for those who trade futures, this was a very fantastic move of the market is clearly coming back down. Moving on to the daily time frame, and on the daily time frame if I show you, remember my friends, everyone, see, no doubt the market will definitely be dropping and it will be retesting its old low. But right here on the daily time frame, there is one miracle thing, and that miracle thing is we have finally found some sort of support right here. So first of all, my friends, just pay close attention to this 0.83924 and 0.83381 right here. And if I count and if I read this particular pattern, all it started is from this head and shoulder pattern. You see, this is head and shoulder pattern. This is the symbol I personally use for a head and shoulder pattern, right? This is one shoulder, this is second shoulder, and this is the head, and obviously the neckline break and the market continue back down. It was tradable as well, and when it took a retest, it was tradable as well. And obviously we knew that this is not going to be respected by the price, though it was a very nice support zone. So then you say, why our support doesn't work? That doesn't work because you don't understand where this particular story all the way started from. So once you understand, let's suppose this market is going to be driven by the head and shoulder pattern, obviously this place is going to be broken to the bottom side of the market, and it will not be working for the top side of the market. This is some clever thing that you should understand, and if you ignore it, then obviously still you will be profitable, but you will be compromising on those extra pips you are generating from this particular strategy of the trend line followed by Fibonacci and ABCD pattern. So obviously the market dropped and it came back down. Usually I say when it breaks a certain level, it go back up, it take a retest, and it take the same place as a retest, and the market came back down. Now how it was tradable? Obviously, since all the way we see market is clearly on a bearish move with us, followed by a Fibonacci 61.8% retracement, and there was one A, B and C and D pattern as well. And when point D was broken to the bottom side, took a retest of the point D, it became a fresh trade opportunity. Now I say market is ranging between 0.87449 and 0.83381 for the week. So we have to closely observe if it is going to break. Obviously this is a very strong level, and whenever there is a strong level, so usually with a low volume daily candle, the market break this particular zone, but that is not actually correct. That is usually a false breakout. So if you want to know about the false breakout, you should understand that when the market took this head and shoulder pattern all the way from there, followed by obviously this is a 61.8% retracement on these higher time frames right here, so and 61.8% retracement right here, point D right here. So whenever such things happens, you should know that this particular zone is going to be respected, and it was very nicely. Now this market is ranging on intraday zone right here, and Monday, remember Monday, since the last week of the month, the last day of the month, and Tuesday is going to be very much important for us. Usually we have seen that Mondays are low volume days, and Tuesday is also low volume day. And there is something very much interesting about this, is that Monday is going to be the last day of the month, and Tuesday is going to be the first day of the month, both on a slow volume. So the real volume we are going to expect is definitely going to be on Wednesday onward. On Wednesday, when the London market open, it will give us a clear direction. So if I go further to the H4, there are a lot of stuff going on, but for the H4, I will title this as a particular zone of resistance with us right here, a very fantastic one. And this is obviously, you can see this is ranging at the moment, and anything that gives a very fantastic buying pattern, we can take a buy, but we cannot rely mostly on this particular one. Now moving on to the pound US dollar, and on the pound US dollar, if we see the monthly time frame, there is a very fantastic zone of 1.41969. Few weeks ago I have discussed this with you, and you will be looking at it, that we will see a very fantastic completion of this particular trend line very soon. Now right here on the weekly time frame, if you see, there is again a very fantastic trend line. Now those traders, I'm like very much sometimes thinking that why, see, this is the initial breakout point and this is the confirmation. So this is the, even if I assume this as a confirmation point, still the initial point, still this is a confirmation point. So this was obviously tradable. You see, this was tradable to the top side of the market. It broke this particular zone, and if you see, there is a triangle as well. So maybe the market take a retest, and obviously it will be going back to 1.41969 right here. And if I find out the Fibonacci number, there is one Fibonacci number broken. Why that is broken, I will be explaining that as well, but this is a weekly time frame. So first let's jump into the daily time frame, so that I can easily discuss what's going on in the market. There on the bullish trend, we already know that this market is going to be bullish. We already know that. So when it is bullish, we also saw another bullish trading opportunity right here. This one, if you see, initial point, and obviously this was a fantastic one right here. So a very new trend line started all the way from right here in the form of ABCD pattern, and this was a tradable option with us, and it broke the structure right here. Remember everyone, whenever you want to trade and you want to trade with profit, you have to understand the break of structures. And on a break of structure, if we see, we have seen that this structure is broken right here. This is broken, this is retested, and in such situation when it happens, see, it looks something like this, right? This is a symbol I use for a bullish one right here. There are a lot of symbols that I discuss with my members, but this is free of cost, just learn it. Now coming on to the ABCD pattern, and ABCD pattern on the daily time frame that suggests A to B, and that this is going to be C to D leg of the move, but that 1.41 is still way far enough from us. So let's find out some other zone if we have any. So yes, for the week we can also target this particular zone, and even this daily stuff is also pointing towards that as well. On a daily time frame, yes, particularly very nice trend. Even we have seen this break of structure right here. So obviously market is going to drop next week towards this zone and this zone of 1.306 565, and right here I'm going to take further buying decision towards 1.36 from here the market situation will look something like this, and it is definitely continuing to 1.36 and 1.41. remember these names, these numbers, it will definitely be helping you. And everywhere I go, these trend lines are always with me. Remember, whenever I trade with the trend lines, it give me highly accurate trade setups, because Fibonacci 61.8% retracement I usually discuss in my videos. What is 61.8% retracement? When Fibonacci explained, when Fibonacci say that any market that go up, let's say this, it go up from here till here and start to continue back down, Fibonacci says it can take 38% retracement, 38.2, and 50% retracement. There are a lot of other 23.6 as well, but personally I assume 61.8% retracement. I assume this should be 61.8% retracement for my good trading direction in the market. This market is full of opportunities. Remember, management is something else. I want to give you an example. Let's suppose this trade, if I took it, let's suppose I have just pay close very attention, I'm quickly running because I have these other pairs that I'm going to discuss. Let's suppose market gives me a very quick correction to this place right here, or let's suppose I'm holding a buy position and I have a $10,000 of account. Let's suppose if I take 0.05 and the stop loss of this comes around $60 and the take profit comes around dollar 320 somewhere, so it will be fairly very easy for me to hold, because $60 of a stop loss is nothing on a $10,000 of account, so I can easily hold it. But let's say if I take a 5 lot trade right here, so this will be like around 6,000 of loss, and this will be around 32,000 of profit right here. I'm just assuming, not proper calculation it is. So 6,000 and 32,000, but I will not be able to hold it because this is capturing almost 60% of my equity with one stop loss. So trade management is also something that you should focus on. And if you are new, I highly request to learn trade management, learn these strategies of support resistance levels, these Fibonacci 61.8% retracement, harmonic patterns, the ABCD patterns. Every concept, once you learn, believe me, you will be 100% successful, right? This is not such a market which will be like you leaving you empty. If you follow every rule as per my strategy, I can guarantee you, you are going to make good profits in a very short span of time. But no get rich quick scheme, right? So anyways, that was the trade management. So let's see whenever to which side of the market it continues back up. Euro US dollar, if we see, we have a very fantastic previous plan, and as per this plan there is something that needs a little bit of confirmation, right? So confirmation, you see, now I want to add RSI as well, because most of you know that RSI is my favorite indicator, and I usually trade with the RSI indicator because it helped me. Relative strength index level 20, level 80, and obviously a period 5 RSI is inserted. And if I see there is something else going on, the divergence concept, I want to quickly explain it on the euro US dollar this week. So the divergence concept that says whenever we have spot a double top, when the price cannot move above a certain level, then the chances are it may drop if on the RSI we get a divergence. Now a divergence is when it shows something like this. This time, last time when the market was right here, RSI was overbought, OB. A very fantastic confirmation right here, and I definitely will be teaching this to all of the members. Right here, you need it as well. And whenever you have got a divergence situation, just listen to me very, very carefully. Just combine with one candlestick pattern with it, and when you add that one candlestick pattern with that, it gives you, like, when, let's suppose there is a trade opportunity which gives you a good signal for a sell on the euro US dollar in the upcoming week, and if you take that signal, but if you don't consider RSI, the accuracy will be 65%. If you add RSI with it, it can go beyond 90% accuracy, right? So first of all, right here there is a very, very fantastic zone. As well, we have seen a price rejected from 1.10940, and right here we have a break of structure from here. This particularly I couldn't trade it, obviously, I traded this, then I traded this, and I traded this along with my members, but I didn't traded this because my mind was completely tired at that specific time. So now if I show you, this is trending very, very nicely to the upside of the market on a daily time frame, and there is obviously a very, very fantastic RSI divergence right here. Price moving up, RSI divergence showing a down move. So let's have a look at on the H4. And on the H4, if you see trend after trend, everything that we see is a bullish trend. So for the upcoming week, obviously, if the market breaks below this particular zone, if it break, it retest, this will be one trade opportunity right here. If it continue, obviously that's going to be the second trade opportunity. So the second trade opportunity that is going to come right here, because in the previous videos what I have clearly told you and said is that there is a very, very fantastic ABCD pattern right here, followed by confirmation of 61.8% retracement. I personally didn't trade it. Some of my members, long-term members, they are still holding 200 pips. They have booked half, and rest, let's see if they are stopped with break even or whatever happens to them, right? But personally, I'm not holding this buying position. So let's see for a very fantastic sell opportunity in the upcoming week, the week after that, 1.13226 right here, and this is a very fantastic buying opportunity right here. Let's suppose if the market break the nice support level with us will be, let me delete this particular line right here so that I can show you the right example. Right here is going to be a very, very fantastic support with us, 1.10, right? If you see this particular zone, I highly recommend everyone that you should look to the left side of the market whenever you are observing the market and when you are trading. See, market dropped from here, false breakout, drop, respected the market, drop, this time never reached up, came back down, never reached up, reverse very quickly, reverse swing I should say, and finally a breakout, a retest, and a continuation towards 1.13226 approximately. So it can be 226, it can be 300, 400. So this is like a complete zone. Those who understand my strategy, they understand this particular stuff. So euro US dollar is going to be giving a very fantastic profit in the upcoming week, dropping let's suppose personally, since I obviously have missed this particular opportunity, so in the upcoming week I will try to see if I can take a 1.10128 buy, or maybe a buy near this trend line, or maybe a breakout. Wherever I get, I definitely share that with my members in the Zoom meeting. So trend after trend, we have to definitely see if this double top is good or not. But a double top definitely is a double top, and we definitely cannot ignore. So if there is a double top form, then it may also not be respecting 1.10128. Time will decide this, because I definitely need several other candles that can decide. Maybe two reversal candles from right here can give us a very good clue that the market is continuing back down to what price point, and that is going to be the 61.8% retracement in the upcoming few days or weeks. 1.08700 is going to be the zone. Next week I will be explaining this particular trend line further. Dollar yen, if we see dollar yen right here, let me check the time of the video. Oh, it is almost 25 minutes. So dollar yen and dollar CAD and Aussie US dollar, dollar CAD, Aussie US dollar, and yes, these three pairs I will try to explain them in a different video. So till next week, try to take care of yourself, and click the subscribe button on my channel. This video is almost 25 minutes, so I will discuss dollar yen, dollar CAD, and Aussie US dollar tomorrow on Sunday, 12 like on Sunday, like in 12 hours from now. So yes, before the market opens on 30th of September, you will get this particular analysis. So thank you again so much for being here with me. I hope you will learn a lot of new concepts from me. And just in case if you need any help or mentorship or anything, you can just contact me on this WhatsApp number. Or for feedback, if you want to use it, you can give me a feedback right here, and I will be so much happy. Thank you so much again. I will see you tomorrow as well in the gold forecast as well. So I will be uploading the gold first, and after that I will be discussing the dollar yen, and tomorrow in the gold forecast I will decide the time for the dollar yen and these other pairs. Maybe till then, if I receive other messages, I can do a very lengthy video explaining all of the currency pairs in one video. It can be 50 minutes, 60 minutes, any time frame, right? Take a lot of care of yourself. I will see you next time. Till then, goodbye.